I don't have the vocabulary to say that I fucked up, 'cause I've always been on top of everything I've loved. So I can say I'm sorry, but it just won't be enough. So I'm sorry that he groomed you, and I'm sorry I was watching, and I'm sorry that he used you when him and I were talking. Should have learned to make a fist and break his fucking nose. Should have given him more gifts like ladders and a rope. I should have done something, anything at all, more than warn you he was a creep, but I felt so fucking small. He had lines, he had time, he had scars on both his wrists, and if I felt helpless, how did you feel? 'Cause you were just a kid. I was an idiot and a letdown with all this coward shit. He had patience and precision, grace in his execution. When David threw his stone, he didn't know that it would land. He just fucking grit his teeth and dug his toes into the sand. I wanted you to run away to someone's fucking house, because that put the work all on you, for you to come around. And I'm sorry that I dropped the ball, and that ball was your life. 'Cause now you know you love him, yeah, you're his child bride. I hate to think we worked so hard to save his fucking life, when in front of me he was raping you the whole damn time. He had tricks, had your fix, signed with the devil for this shit. He was smarter, he worked harder than some half-cocked chunky brother. He has lines, he had time, and the devil has his soul. When he comes to collect, I hope you'll be back home. See, he's a coward and a junkie still, even if he quit the drugs. And one day he'll have the courage to blow his fucking head off. You have time, he has your spine, but he doesn't have your soul. You'll be fine, you're a survivor, and you'll win back control. At least I hope so. 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 When the phone lines fail, it will be scary. You won't hear from Grandma anymore, but trust me, she'll be okay. Someone will take care of her. You might have to move. Daddy will get a brand new job, clearing corpses off the pavement. He will wear a bird mask. It'll be kind of scary, but you will survive. But you will survive. And like a crow, you'll learn to fly, and you will feast on carrion. No one will dare judge you, feral without sin. And when we fail, you will awake, joyous to greet the brand new He picked up a weight and swung it towards her belly, and she fell down on the hardwood mahogany. He lit a match and he walked away quite quickly. He always said that she was his to control, and he always thought that it was her role to cower. He always acted like she gave him all her soul. He was quite sure that he had all the power. Imagine his shock when she took out his left eye. The blood ran quick, aqueous humor covered his lips. He stood still, quite stunned that she had struck him. His rage built to a crescendo of partnership. They harmonized in their love for each other. No one could tell if they were joking or just bothered. They played out their roles and they took turns being evil. No one had the right to judge what was non-lethal. So the flames burned high that night in Arizona. Sirens came over the hills to save the silos. She burned alive and he wanders the desert. Cursed to roam with the mark upon his torso. One day he'll come to wake you on to anger. One day he'll come to make your malice true. Your blood will boil until you find your center. He will not die, but will one day be consumed. God bless that man who wants to drag us with him. I hope he's well, I hope he retains his vision. I hope he's right till the day he faces judgments. Deludes himself until his soul is forfeit. God bless that man who burned his wife and daughter. May he find peace in the flames with them forever.
I bring you your soup and you tell me to go. Cocaine in the blood. And no old man should retell the stories of the friends that he's lost and the things that drag him down. You spend your life on horses, your legs are bowed and tired, and I spend mine mocking the stalls. I wanna feel that fire. You stare with blind eyes, a glare that I know, a glare of wrath and pity, and say having your boot on the neck of another doesn't make you free. So you will die remorseful, and I will live in chains. The silver and gold is heavy, I know. It's lighter than the irons I carry. I bring you your bread, and you tell me to stay. You beg me to reconsider. Then you turn away, hurt and afraid, and ask if I'll still bring you dinner. Perhaps the next boy will listen. Maybe you'll get him to believe. But all I know is I can't be free of the boot on my neck by asking nicely. So I will wear these irons, and I will take the blame, and I will start the blood feuds, and I will earn my name. I will provide purpose for the men with hearts of flame, and we will build a new world of suffering, death, and pain.
Sometimes it's enough just to survive. Sometimes it's hard just to stay alive. When you're sitting on your hands and counting out your plans, just be happy that you don't want to die. This summer I swore I'd write a book, but now I've let myself off the hook. Swore that I'd eat better, spend more time enjoying weather. We should all just be happy we have shelter. There's plenty out there who have it worse than me. Lots of kids who can't get enough to eat. I'm inside burning carbon, protected from the heat. We won't save the world by planting trees. That iridescent hum of an alien death ray gun follow me deep down into my sleep. The sound of controlled air, no one will be spared from the horrors of our savage new ACs. All these strange fears aside, society unwinds. Fire hydrants run red with the blood of kin and kind. Haunts my waking eyes. Children burn alive. Hell on earth, I'm sure, is soon to follow. Our purpose and our duty consume and treat so crudely. Explore, exploit, expand, exterminate. Explore, exploit, expand, exterminate. Explore, exploit, expand, exterminate. Explore, exploit, expand, and exterminate.
can't tell you why your children are dying, but I can offer you my sympathy. I can't show you where your children are buried, 'cause they're not buried anymore. You can shout from the rooftop till we preach to the choir, and you better get started on this funeral pyre. I wish I could cry tears of blood, but I can't. My body just isn't built that way. I hope all this suffering amounts to one good fucking thing, but it won't, because we can't see that far. If you shout from the rooftops, you'll be preaching to the choir, and you better get started on this funeral pyre. And one day I will surely set myself on fire, so you can see how dim my light is. So you can see how dim is my light. And I'd like to build the giant machine that crushes the mountains and burns all the trees, pees in the desert and dries up the seas, melts all the ice caps and makes nature bleed. 'Cause I want nature to suffer, I want nature to cry, I want nature to spit in my mouth, I want nature to die. And I'd like to be a big ball of meat that bees can buzz around and eat, and feast on my liver and rot out my teeth and chew on my eyeballs until I'm deceased. 'Cause I deserve displeasure, and I really want to cry, and I think you should